I'm still processing my own experience of the 21-day body reset, quantum body reset, and my own internal experience. What I value most, what I'm really grateful for, is that I feel like I have a different relationship with my body. And I have a different relationship with my inner body, my inner wisdom, my intuition, my felt sense of the world, my sense of that feels right, that feels clear, that doesn't feel clear. It's a little more up and center, right? We are in a very transformative time, but a very vulnerable time and a very loud time. And so, really knowing what I need in order to move through or move with or dance with these big energies is incredibly helpful. I think before this, I was getting mostly triggered, and right, my expression has been recently to shut down. And so it's allowed me to really stay present with what's happening in the world as well as what's happening in my own experience. Right? I was sick after the 21-day reset, and it was subtle. It was not a big sick. It was a low grade, just feeling slightly off, but I was able to really be with it and learn a little bit more about my body, learn about what was happening in my body. It was clearer than it's ever been. It was clear what I needed. It took me a little bit of time, but what I needed to do, how I needed to meet my body, and how my body, right, my body is changing, and how to meet it in a different way, how to look for the different cues of where I am at this phase in my life. It also really has allowed me to see myself in relationship with others, where as before, I think my experience of myself was very isolated to me, that there was a lot of distance between me and other, where there feels like there's less, right? My relationship with my son, another close relationship, feels like it is just, there's more depth. I feel more present. I feel more able to really sit with the uncomfortability and inquire into the moment of how can I show up, and how can I show up differently, and how can I show up from a place of wanting to connect instead of a fear of connection. So all of these are extremely invaluable to me, and I see the gifts in subtle movement. I've spent a lot of my, right, even moving through my pain healing process, striving or moving from a place of ambition, or even kind of following a sense of cultural strength, of what does that mean to be strong in the body. And I think the subtle movement has allowed me over the years, as I gotten more and more subtle, to be even, right, more capable of meeting strength in a different way, right? That it's not always pushing harder, it's really moving differently in my body. And recently it's just gotten even stronger in just that sense of, right, how do I meet the needs of my body in this moment so I don't really get injured anymore? I've learned a lot about what my body's needs are to meet that moment, and how to build capacity and resilience, not just in my tissues, but also in my organs, right? As we kind of move through the sense, kind of past the physical, what it looks like and what it's supposed to look like and what it's supposed to be like, the tone of it, the health of our organs, the health of our system, our breath, our circulation, right? That it all becomes an invaluable part of our ecosystem, this beautiful, magnificent system that we are. So I hope that is a little helpful, right? That the body to me is an amazing organism. And in Western culture, it has been kind of, you know, boxed into this, does it look good? And so, can we go into the place of really diving deep, really honoring that we are incredible, complex, vibrant, sensitive, expansive beings?